Peace, everybody. This is Milana Al Hassan with the Crypto Plan and DeFi Group. Today, we're going to have a discussion about the U.S. Bureau of Labor and Statistics, BLM, to see, or read an article or a summary that they have about jobs. This article was written July 7th, 2021, or posted and it released at 10 a.m. on Wednesday, July 7th, 2021. So, I'm going to read this to you right fast. You draw your conclusion. The number of job openings was little change at 9.2 million on the last business day of May. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics reported today. Hires were little changed at 5.9 million. Total separations decreased to 5.3 million. Within separations, the quits rate decreased to 2.5%. The layoffs and discharges rate, while little change over the month, hit a series low of 0.9%. This release includes estimates of the number and rate of job openings, hires, and separations for the total non-farm sector. By industry, by 4 geographic regions, and by establishment size class. Now that was job openings and labor turnovers May of 2021. Job openings, okay? What they're saying about job openings, on the last business day of May, the job openings level changed little at 9.2 million. The job openings rate was unchanged at 6.0%. Job openings increased in other services. 109,000 state and local government education. 46,000 and educational services, 35,000. The number of job openings decreased in arts, entertainment, and recreation, a negative 80,000. State and local governments, excluding education, negative 56,000, and federal government, negative 17,000. The number of job openings was little changed in all 4 regions. So, let's get this clear, people. Whenever you hear of, okay, let me go back. I did a video on black labor months ago. And what it showed was in around 2008, it was showing that black men would pretty much be out the labor sector around 20, about a year after that, a year or two after that, 2013 or something like that. That's more than a year or two, but a lot of men around that time weren't working at the time either. Then it said, like, after that, you have black women that will not have the jobs either, right? So you have a group of people, ADOS, mainly people that, are going to be out the job markets pretty much. You have the influx of immigrants, which is going to take a lot of jobs from these ADOS people. So what we have here right now is, what you're seeing is people talking, and they're talking about, oh, there's jobs. But at the same time, the jobs that they're talking about in May, of course, May, June, July, August, not too much has changed in May. So what percentage do you think changed in August? right? Is there going to be a large percent when these jobs are in the negative? They're not specifying where at. They are specifying the sectors, four of the sectors. So, yes, I'm going to recommend you go back and look at my video. I do have one. It's a full video and not an audio like this on jobs as a whole. I always say, if black people are doing bad, then everybody else should know what the hell is going on with them, right? As far as racial concern and groups. So, let's go. We're going to hires. In May, the number and rate of hires changed little at 5.9 million and 4.1%, respectively. Hires decreased in state and local government, excluding education, negative 56,000, and in federal government, negative 10,000. The number of hires decreased in the Northeast region. And it's saying see table 2. I'm going to leave this link to the BLM website with these specs for everyone to go see. I'm not going to sit here and say this stuff and not leave the resource, okay, or reference. Okay, so separations, okay. Total separations include quits, layoffs, and discharges, and other separations. It's interesting. This is real interesting. Anyway, quits are generally voluntary separations initiated by the employee. Therefore, the quits rate can serve as a measure of workers' willingness or ability to leave jobs. Layoffs and discharges are involuntary separations initiated by the employer. Other separations includes separations due to retirement, death, disability, and transfers to other locations of the same firm. In May, the number and rate of total separations decreased to 5.3 million, negative 485,000 and 3.7%, and 3.7%. Sorry about that. Respectively. The total separation level decreased in 4 industries, with the largest decrease in professional and business services, negative 192,000. Transportation, warehousing, and utilities, negative 53,000. And state and local government education, negative 42,000. Total separations decreased in the South and West regions. See Table 3. Okay, we don't have Table 3 right here. I will leave information in the description. In May, the quits level and rate decreased to 3.6 million and 2.5%, respectively. Quits decreased in a number of industries, with the largest decrease in professional and business services, a negative 181,000. Transportation, warehousing, and utilities, negative 42,000. And durable goods manufacturing, negative 25,000. The number of quits decreased in the Northeast and South region. In May, the number of layoffs and discharges was little change at 1.4 million. The rate was also little change at 0.9%, a series low. The number of layoffs and discharges decreased in educational services, a negative 21,000. Layoffs and discharges were little changed in all 4 regions. The number of other separations was little changed in May at 346,000. Other separations decreased in retail trade, negative 30,000. State and local government education, negative 12,000. And educational services, negative 3,000. Other separations increased in healthcare and social assistance. Positive 22,000. The other separation level was little changed in all four regions. Table 6. Okay. Net change in employment. Net change in employment. I said that all wrong. So, large numbers of hires and separations occur every month throughout the business cycle. Net employment change results from the relationship between hires and separations. When the number of hires exceeds the number of separations, employment rises, even if the hires level is steady or declining. Conversely, when the number of hires is less than the number of separations, employment declines, even if the hires level is steady or rising. Now, I hope y'all understood what that said, what that's saying. Over the 12-month ending in May, in May, hires total 73.0 million and separations total 64.8 million, yielding a net employment gain of 8.2 million. These totals include workers who may have been hired and separated more than once during the year. Establishment size class. In May, the quits rate decreased in minimum establishments with 50 to 249 employees and large establishments with 250 to 999 employees. The total separations rate for large establishments with 250 to 999 employees decreased in May. For a more in-depth description of the JOLTS establishment size class estimates, please visit BLS. I'll leave the link in the description. Okay. The job openings and labor turnover survey estimates from June 2021 are scheduled to be released on Monday, August 9th, which I will be doing a review of those jobs, the surveys and estimates for those jobs. So what we're seeing here currently, what I'm talking about are jobs from May, right? So they take it like a three month quarter, like quarterly. So what we're seeing are jobs, people quitting, what they saying separation, and separation from the job is really what I'm concentrating on, and how many jobs, how many people per job. So when I find those stats or an article or both, I will be talking about them, because we hear these YouTubers online sitting back talking about their jobs, but then you have a whole class of people that's pretty much jobbed out of the market. Not only that, position for them has moved down from second class to fourth class pretty much, and a lot of them don't realize it. So when the stats come out tomorrow, we'll be on the BLM to discuss it. To read you the article and try to keep up on this catastrophe that the U.S., our country, the U.S., has pertaining to the so-called pandemic issue. All right, so everyone have a nice day. Peace.